Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here is yet another episode of DD and I'm Prithvi Katalkar. आज हम लोग बात करेंगे about conclusions. Oh yeah, it isn't the end of the book, but now we are talking about the conclusion of the things that we have researched. So in methodology, you do surveys, you do case studies, you do interviews, you do of course data collection. So when you're doing all these things, what you have is a lot of content. But if you're not concluding or bringing out the final result of these data, then it makes no sense, absolutely no sense. तो इसीलिए whenever you're done with one part of the work, for example तुमने case study की, एक केस स्टडी हो गया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ इट्स लाइक अ ऑफलाइन केस स्टडी, तो ये केस स्टडी हो गया. Immediately write the key takeaways, write what you liked in it, what you disliked, what you're going to incorporate in your design, what you're going to suggest, or what rules was important. Write it down immediately after one case study is done. Don't keep it for the end, because when you visit a site, it's fresh in your mind, and if you write it then and there, it becomes easier for you. बाद में कौन जाके वो सब याद करते बैठेगा कि ओह इधर ऐसा भी था वैसा भी था. It becomes difficult. So in this case, do not procrastinate. At least मैंने तो नहीं किया था, because I was like, I knew, when you procrastinate in these things, it becomes so difficult. Last moment में जब at the end you sit कि ठीक है अभी मेरा सारा काम हो गया, अभी मैं बैठूंगी और मैं पूरा conclusions लिखूंगी. It doesn't happen, because you don't remember so much of data. So make sure कि जैसे जैसे एक एक चीज़ होता है, keep on writing your key takeaways, type it down, write it down somewhere, just have it stored somewhere. Okay, now when you're writing about the things you like, also write about the things that you don't like. Even if it is like a beautiful structure that is in abroad, हो सकता है तुम्हारे choices के हिसाब से कुछ चीज़ है जो तुम्हें नहीं पसंद हो. Do not hesitate to write those things also. You can be critical. It's not important just because it's made by like a amazing Pritzker Prize winner architect. Because of that, it has no flaws. You cannot say that. I mean, if you feel certain things in your point of view could have been done better, or there is a flaw here, or there is something that maybe got missed, write about it. Be critical along with being optimistic and thinking कि ये सारे positive points मुझे लेना है. Be critical and write those negative things also. It is not trying to bring someone down, but it is just like you give your personal opinions. That is where you show what kind of an individual you are, what kind of views you have about the topic, and that is important. ये तुम्हारा book है, so तुम्हारा point of view is the most important thing in the book. You write about the articles and newspapers and magazine data that people will see, that's fine, but what you have understood and what you have incorporated from that study is very important. So अभी like we spoke about Google Doc में एक proper questionnaire, or like creating a Google form and then giving it to the people. तो उन लोग को दे दिया, they have answered also. You have got the pie charts which says how many percentage of people answered what. So you have all these things done, but then if you do not write what is the conclusion of it, then it's all waste. You cannot just show कि मैंने ये भी किया, ये भी किया, ये भी किया. If you have not written down your result or understanding after it, then ये is waste. So make sure that you so if you have gotten the result of the Google survey, समझो कि 70% said that there is no need of a veterinary hospital because animals can be treated in normal clinics also. But if 30% said that veterinary hospital is important because we own pets and we know that the kind of facilities we want is not sufficient in clinics, so what do you conclude from this? Do you conclude कि just because 30% लोगों ने बोला है कि veterinary hospital की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ज़रूरत है, but 70 बोल रहे कि नहीं है, that means कि नहीं है? You don't do that. You understand from this that probably awareness नहीं है. Probably 70% of people are not aware about the importance or the urgency that is existing for animal health care, because you look at the pets, but what about the stray who are suffering so much because of probably vehicular accidents, or probably even due to seasonal change, they do face a lot of challenges, whether it's staying in a covered safe area, and even the pets who sleep below the cars and then they get injured when the car is just taken off. There's so many issues that exist that because you have studied, but these 70% of the people are not aware of it because they have not studied. That was not their thesis topic. So you do not just like jump in conclusion because 70 people are saying this. No, you try to put your analysis into it. You try to understand कि अगर इन्होंने ऐसा बोला है तो ये क्यों बोला है. That is one thing, but then you cannot just take it as a conclusion. Oh, this is the bottom line. You do write that this is the opinion of people, but at the same time the question that arises is, are they aware about it? Is the awareness required? So what can I do about it? Maybe I can create a space which is having seminars and workshops that is like free of cost for all, and people can come and visit and be aware about what's happening around the world. Instead of studying and researching so much, they can just attend one workshop and they can be aware about and they can also like foster or cultivate animal love in them, things like that. So you have to be wise. And how do you become wise? Read. The more you read about your topic, the more you research तो ठीक है यार, गूगल से तुम लोग कर लोगे, but the more you read about it, read articles, read every data that you get, every valid source of data that you get about the topic, so you become wise. The way you think also starts becoming a little different, because kitna source of data you're having in your you're constantly consuming. So read and then write conclusions about everything that you're doing. Okay, see you in my next video. Like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.